Yo guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to another Minecraft video. Well, hello guys, how y'all doing? And welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, today I'm going to be doing a quite interesting little guide. It won't be anything like entertaining as such, but it is a guide on something that a lot of people have been asking me, and that is, Sam, how the hell do you do these third-person cool, like, cinematic things? Alright, so these little cinematics, you can do these third-person things. A lot of people have been saying, Sam, how do you do them? Obviously, and a lot of people have actually been thinking it's another person recording in the game. However, I can say that this is actually a single player, and this is a really nice, cool little mod called Camera Studio. So this mod allows you to choose certain points in the air and then essentially press a start button and it will follow the points. It is really cool for doing the things like this, really cool for little cinematics and videos. And yeah, why not tell you guys how to do it? So the Cam Studio itself is actually a small mod for Minecraft which is installed the same way as a normal mod. You know, there's no special installation guide because it's like a cool physics item. Nothing like that, just a basic mod. So I was going to show you guys how to install mods, but most of you guys already know it. If you don't know, be sure to just search up a guide. They are really easy, drag and drop files. But yeah, once it's in your game, you are ready to go. So once you've installed it and it's in your game and everything like that, simply press O to bring up the Cam Studio menu. So once in the menu, you'll have a menu full of options. A lot of them sound really confusing, a lot of them sound awful. So I'm going to show you guys what settings I have, how I use it, and the best way to record with it. Now you'll notice guys that in here these two might not be there, or this one might be blocked off. It's something to do with the way that the mod is registered. Now there is a fix, I don't know how I did it, one day it just loaded fine. So if there's any problems, just try and contact me, you know, leave a comment saying hey it's not working or whatever. But you shouldn't really need to use these two anyway. Now obviously this is video record, you're thinking, Sam, well I want to record a video, can I not just use this? And guys, this one's a bad idea to do. I would rather just use OBS or your normal screen capture. So I would stay away from this one for now and leave these settings alone. Alright, so now guys I'm going to show you my settings. Now if you go into Cam Command, there is actually a load of settings here which I just like to keep this way, which I've set up now. Now one thing that is important is that you have this set to the P key on your keyboard. Just makes it a lot more easy to use, a lot more simpler. My grammar there not being good. And also auto spline or spleen. Now what this actually does is wherever you choose your camera points to be, the spline will create a perfect like smooth curve through them. That's why when you see the cinematics that I do, they're really like smooth. Without this they will be quite jumpy from point to point, which you do not want. Alright, so one other important feature that I use is on the cam third person settings, and this is kind of important especially if you're doing like mod showcases, Minecraft skits, where you need to see your own Minecraft character. So cam third person allows you to be able to see your character. As it says there, a fictive entity will play the travelling, making it possible to see the player if it lies in the cam view. So what that means is basically, you know, something else like a fake player will play the camera, and that will be that. Alright, so yeah, they're pretty much the settings that I use. There's no need to go into these because personally I actually use my own screen recorder to capture the whole thing instead of using this, because this is really laggy. Also, it's not the best if you've got like an odd size monitor, because your video will end up being your monitor's size and it's just awkward to find the videos after. Alright, so now on to how I actually record these little cinematic pieces. It is extremely simple if you've set up the settings like I have. Now what I do recommend is you have obviously your screen recorder open to record like your normal Minecraft. I use OBS, people use Fraps, Bandicam, screen capture, whatever, light, I don't know. But if you have these open you'll be able to capture your screen straight away, and by having the fictive, I can never say it right, entity as the cameraman, you should be able to see your own player. Alright, so as you remember earlier we did set something to the key P, which is this. So if I press P you will notice it says there point P registered blah 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 blah. So this has selected my point exactly where I'm looking. So if I move across to say here and then press P again, it will add a second point, and as you can see there, these are both auto splined, which means it'll go smoothly through these points. And then let's just say to finish off this curve we'll add another one here, which will be our third point. So because we want to do a third person, I'm going to go stand here where my character would want to be, in the middle of the camera shot. Now to start the camera there is a really simple command which is /cam start, which I can't type properly today, which is cam start and then the time in seconds. So say I wanted to do it in 10 seconds, I would type 10s. Now for this I think it might be a bit short, so I'm going to go 15s and then press enter. Now what it should do is sweep around those points you've made. As you can see, it's a perfectly smooth curve, which is goddamn awesome, really useful, really nice, and not laggy at all. And this is also where, guys, that your screen capture will record this scene you're seeing now in game. Alright, so you might be thinking, Sam, but what about these ones where the camera's perfectly still? How on earth can you do that? Now, one thing I need to tell you first is, actually I should have done this before really, is how to actually clear those points, which is really simple. Type /cam clear, and then those points will be cleared. There is also another one where if your cam's already going, and you want to stop it because you might have put the wrong time on, you can just type cam stop and it will stop the camera travelling. So back into the point of Sam, I want to just record my character from a third person without the camera moving. Now this is really easy, and I don't think it was set up to work this way, but I did find a really cool way which does work, which is put your 2 points in the same place. Now if I was to go stand over here and then do a cam start, and then do like a 5 seconds, because I want a couple of seconds on my character. As you can see, the camera stays perfectly still, but only for 5 seconds. In a lot of my videos, guys, you'll also realise that I'm talking for quite a while towards the camera, and you're thinking, wait, how does that work? Well, all you gotta do is make this an insanely large number, like 5,000 seconds. It will keep the camera there for as long as that time, and yeah, you should be able to do perfect stills. You should be able to go, hello guys, how you doing? And be like, yo guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to another Minecraft video. That brings me on to another thing. If you lose your plane, you're like, oh my god, I can't stop the camera, then this is where cam stop will work. It brings it in, goes back to your player, and yeah, it is sorted. So guys, I'm going to do a quick brief overview of everything I've said because I know I have been very quick and I might have skipped over a few points which you might find important. To get into the Cam Studio menu once you've installed the mod, all you got to do is press O on your keyboard where you have your options. Now ignore video and audio recording, they are for external recording straight out of Minecraft, which you do not want to do really. Cam commands, set your cam P start to key the P key on your keyboard, well I can't even talk, and make sure auto spline is on if you want these nice smooth curves. The next thing is cam third person. Obviously you want the cam's third person in there so you can see your own character, that is a must have. And then cam roll here might not be on for you guys, but it's just to do with sensitivity, which you don't need to worry about. And quickly back over the things to set a point. Now we've set P as the thing, or you can either type /cam P to make a point, or just do P like that and like that to set your points. Once you want to start your camera, you do /cam start, then the time in seconds. If you want to clear the points, you do cam clear, and if you want to stop the camera, you do cam stop. So guys, hopefully I've explained that. If there is any concerns or issues with it, then be sure to just put it in the comments. I'll try and get back to you because these guides are quite hard to do. It took me quite a while to work out how to do this mod, so I've tried to explain it in the best way that I can possible. Be sure to hit that like button if you found it helpful, guys, and share it with your friends because I know a lot of people want to know how to do this. And yes, I will see you next time for another mod showcase, which I can actually tell you what it'll be. The next mod showcase is going to be a Global Oz one. Really cool, really fun, really useful. Anyway guys, stay awesome, stick around, and I'll see you next time. Adios and peace. See ya. What are you doing?